Plushy-Plays here, and welcome back to Earthbound Beginnings. Last time, we went back to the mayor, and we brought Pippi back with us. And turns out we actually had another thing that the mayor wanted us to do. He wanted us to go into the zoo and figure out why the zoo animals were going mad. So we went into the zoo, we fought off some zoo animals, and we fought a Starman Jr., which was causing this really annoying, sound. And, after we defeated it, it ran away! Hooray! This time, we're gonna be heading back to town, talking to the mayor, and, heading to our next destination. So off screen, I did do a little bit of grinding because, I felt like I was not a high enough level. I normally like to be about level 10 about this point, but I at least made it up to level 9. So that should be good enough for the time being. I'll most likely grind again for after this video to get to the next, before we get to the next area. I'm gonna try not to show off all of the fights because that can get a little tedious and boring. Especially considering that I can now hit things one shot at this point. So as we're just kind of... Okay, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, as I was kind of just, trying to level up... You know what, I'm just gonna keep talking. I actually went back to the cemetery. And in that area where Pippi is found, you actually can't go back and fight those pseudo-zombies. Because I was going to go back there and fight them for the EXP. Because, they are actually not too bad on EXP. But I think I prefer, the other enemies that we find around there. But, yeah, no, I never knew that if you go back, you can't fight them again for some reason. They just disappear. It's kind of odd, but I guess I can understand it, because who wants to go all the way back there just to fight these guys? Me! I do. I want that XP. I guess I should have just fought them on screen, but I really didn't want to show all that. But anyways, yes, we're finally back in town. Want to go back to the mayor's office. Technically, we don't have to, but there is something here that I can at least show off. Alright, here we are. Go upstairs. Why, if it's not our hero, Nenten, you have tiger droppings on your clothes. Which is a lie, because we never fought any tigers. Let alone encounter any. Yes, we can actually encounter tigers in the zoo area. But for some reason, I just didn't, and I'm surprised. We actually didn't run into, several different enemies in there. We didn't find the alligators, the bionic centaurs, and the tigers. Which is kind of odd. Haha, just joking. Now run along, kid. He doesn't even give you anything for it. It's just like, are you serious? So yeah, like I said before, the mayor's basically useless. Yeah, we just don't get anything aside from a haha, that's our hero Nenten, because it's kind of stupid to me because this kid just risked his life twice to go fight off zombies and wild zoo animals just to get a haha recognition sort of thing. Just because you were too lazy to get off of your behind to do it yourself. Hello, Nenten. How you doing? At least Abbott asks how I'm doing. Anyways, let's at least talk to her. I've heard a rumor about a Wonder Girl. She will help you on your trip. Well, that's absolutely useless to us right now, but something we can hold on to for future reference. So I actually, off screen, I went home already and I grabbed the diary that we're gonna need soon. So we can just go. We don't have to head back home. Okay, so let's see here. No, this way? Can I go this way? Okay, let's see. Haha, no, we cannot go this way. I was thinking of another way. Okay, continuing onward, back the way we came. You see, that's actually the one thing I don't care about in this game. It's too many random encounters. And it's so, like I said, random, because it's like, you're just like walking through, and it's like, oh, random enemy. And it's like, I wish they did what they did for, like, I don't know, I feel like weaker enemies shouldn't appear. Like, the ones you can take out in one hit, you shouldn't be able to find, like these guys. That would make things a lot easier, but I guess that would also prevent me from level grinding, so. And that's what I need to do in certain areas. Okay. And also running, of course, makes it to where you find enemies a lot faster, just like in Pokemon. So we're just gonna walk. I swear I'm probably just gonna end up getting a level up from just walking. Okay. So now we're where the zoo was. But instead, we're gonna be taking another route. We're gonna be going off to the right instead of the left. Because there's something over this way that we need to... No? Okay, here they are. I'm like, I didn't see these guys for a second. I was like, wait a minute, am I going the right way? Because I am bad with directions sometimes. Deep in a cave, there's a strange rock-like thing. It's so strange, you definitely should take a look. The curfew has been lifted. Although I can't see why travel was ever restricted. Yeah, that didn't really make sense to me at first. But then I remembered, oh yeah, there's a zombie outbreak over in Podunk. And I can see why travel was restricted. I guess it just would keep other people from coming in and preventing them from getting hurt. But, oh, hello, this is one of the enemies we missed, the Bionic Senti. If I can get to it. Here we go. The Bionic Senti has 35 HP, drops 18 EXP, and $14. Oh, I forgot to check the stats, but okay. Here we go. Offense 16, defense 32, weak against sprays. Its strong poison was developed in a laboratory. I'm like one of those people, like, I kind of switch my words around, like, I'll say laboratory or I'll say laboratory. It really doesn't matter to me, because I know people will say it either way. So, doesn't really matter to me which way you say it. Like with pecans and pecans, I'll say it either way. It really doesn't matter to me. Okay, continuing onward. Never mind. We have a new enemy! The Little Saucer! Why are they... Why do I not have these? Ah, here we go. The Little Saucer has 32 HP, drops 20 EXP, and $22. Offense 20, defense 30, strong against PK Fire, strong against PK Thunder, only as big as a dinner plate. That is actually pretty small. Because I know some dinner plates can be pretty small, but some can be, well, it depends on what kind of dinner plate though. I'm actually gonna go ahead and heal. Like I said, I know like some dinner plates can be like pretty big because like it really just depends on the type of plate you're trying to use. Like if you get like, I don't know, like a little bread plate, those aren't pretty big. But if you get like, say, an actual dinner plate where you put your whole course of your whole meal on it, then that can be pretty big. I did not know these two can actually have multiple in one fight. Okay. You'll learn something new every day. Ah, goodness. I think we should be getting up to another level soon, I'm hoping. Alright, the mystery cave that the policemen were talking about a few minutes ago. Who are you talking to? Wait, a voice is speaking into Ninten's mind. The diary was hard to read, but opened up to this page. So, we're gonna want to take our telepathy here. Speaking of, was it ever established, whether Ninten had the PSI abilities before the game or after the events of the game? That is a good question, because like I see like people discussing it sometime, like a while ago, and it just, I don't know, like, did he have them before the start of the game? Or did the start of the game, like, wake up those abilities? How did this come to be? Anyways, let's take our telepathy. Ninten felt this question enter his mind. Who has lost his tail? Finding the entry in great-grandfather's diary, Ninten read out loud, "The forgotten one of the ship that sails the cosmos." And here we are, in the safest place of the game, Magicant! Oh, that reminds me. Ta-da! I did this little thing because I figured we'd be coming here and I thought it would be kind of cool. Anyways, let's kind of explore a little bit here. I am a swimming cat. Have you heard of a magic candy that gives strength and power to a helpless child? No. I see, but you are not helpless, so you don't need it. Okay, that's fair enough. You're a strange person. But for some reason, I like you. Oh, well, that's nice to know. Magicant is an interesting place to me. 'Cause, like, I have mixed opinions on it. Like, I like it, but I don't. My, what strange clothing you wear. Surely monsters will come after those clothes. I am so embarrassed, I wish I could crawl into a hole. I know exactly how you feel sometimes. But yes, we can actually enter through all of these doors, but not all of them are important. But this one is. I am the mysterious goods keeper. You have a need? Yes. We can actually leave items here. Like with, Minnie. Because, but she'll send them to our house. I'm actually not gonna use this flea bag item I picked up. I don't need anything else. Let's see. I'm only really gonna go over, like, the more important houses. No. If I can remember which ones are which. This one. I am the mysterious mimicker. I've transferred— oh, wow, that's actually a lot. After the amount of— well, it's not as much as I was expecting, but it is what it is. Spend your money wisely. Well, the next level requires 14 for Ninten. Wow, I came so close to a level up just trying to get here. I actually— okay, let's see. There's another there's another... No, that's the only two big ones that I thought of off the top of my head that were the most important. Let's see. We don't have much cash on us, but that's okay. This house is actually a free heal. Oh, traveler, why don't you enjoy a meal at our house? Well, today's special. Can you guess what it is? I can try. Yes, it's prime rib. I knew you liked prime rib. Do you want some? Oh, sure. Thanks, your bed is ready. Please sleep well. Had a good sleep? Have a nice trip. Yes, so we get a free heal out of this place. And, it's great. I love it. We have 3 shops here, which we can go ahead and step inside real quick. I am gonna get the, equipment from here. Like, this I want, but I don't have the money. I'll have to go get it. And then we have this shopkeeper, which sells... rings! And a magic herb. The magic herb actually heals 30 HP, if I remember it correctly. So yes, we have defensive rings, which are going to be very helpful because, yeah, there's some enemies that do some hard hits later on. And then we have this one that sells pendants, which will be useful when we get to a certain area. So, all in this area here, up to right about here, no enemies will spawn here. However, if you step out of this area, we will start finding enemies. There is something I want to show off here into the distance. If I can find it. Is it this place or is it a little further up? Yes, okay, I am going the right direction. Right here is a magic fountain. So if you fight any enemies in the area, you can actually walk up to it, and your strength has been revived by touching the fountain's mysterious water. And we can actually use our telepathy here. Hearing the soulful cry, the benevolent old man showed up. And if we talk to him, did you call me up? You need money, don't you? Well, your balance is 1,975. How much do you want to withdraw? I want all of it, please. I want all of it. Because I want to buy some equipment. Here, take it with you. The benevolent old man in the Famicom version, he actually did not do this in the Famicom version. In the Famicom version, he, all he did, he didn't act like an ATM. He just gave you the option to cure poison or cure the stone status, which we already have a thing for us to be able to do that. So he's pretty much useless. Okay, so it looks like I can only just buy one equipment item at this moment, but I will come back and I will get the rest. So for the time being, surprisingly I didn't run into any enemies right there. I'm just gonna go into the first shop and get what I can. Which is the magic coin. Yes, I want that. Thank you. And let's go ahead and see what it does. Magic coin, when you use it, defense really goes up. Which is good, because that's what we want. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. So while we're just kinda walking through here, Magicant reminds me of like a little bit of this, project I did back in high school. And, we have a new enemy. Let's see here. We have Mom's Eyes. Mom's Eyes has 40 HP, drops 35 EXP and $34. And Mom's Eyes will actually attack twice. Offense 24, defense 20, Mom's Eyes will spot you for sure. Oh, don't I know that for a fact. It's like she knew everything when I was younger. And it was not great. I could not get away with much of anything. And it was, it was awful. But to be fair, I didn't really hold many secrets as a kid, so I can't say anything. But we got a level up. I'll take that. Okay, so as I was saying, Magicant reminds me of a project I did back in high school for my art class, where we had to pick like, I think it was like 3 objects and like a number or something. And I don't remember much of it because I mean I still have it, but I am not showing that off because it's not embarrassing, but I just don't feel like digging for it. I picked like a castle, tennis balls, and I don't remember what the third item was, but I think we also had to pick like a number or 2. And I remember I made this castle with like this astronaut cat and snake, and with tennis balls on the top of the castle, and it was like in this like rainbow void sort of thing, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Magicant. So every time I think of this place, I kind of remember that project. Okay, hello, what do you have to say? Suspicious man, I'll let you pass if you solve this riddle. Okay, what is the riddle? That's right, the answer is 2 alligators. Although I haven't come up with the riddle yet. Yeah, he'll just let you through if you use telepathy. For whatever reason. But yeah, now that we can go into the castle. And this castle is huge. I'm not going in that first door yet because there's some things we can actually... Oh, actually, that is where I wanted to go, but we can go into this other door. That's not a problem. I get lost in this place, so... Magic herb, which we'll go ahead and use. Because I'm kinda... not low on HP, but... I just don't want to use up all my inventory slots here. Antidote I don't really need, so I'm actually gonna drop it. Yeah, you can do that. A flash dark? What does that do? I don't remember. The opposite of a flashlight. Okay. That doesn't really make much sense to me, but sure. What is in this room? Oh, is this what I think it is? No, this is not the room I'm thinking of. But we picked up a bullhorn. Your amplified voice may intimidate an enemy. Yeah, the hippie enemies actually used these. There was a magic herb. Let's see. Empty. Yes, we can find empty boxes in here. Antidote, I don't need. Who are you talking to? Nobody. Antidote, I don't need. Because there's actually an item here I want to grab while we're here, which is right up in this top corner? Yes, that's it. We can only open up one box in this room, and for some reason I thought this room was this room. But this is actually Boomerang. Be careful, this isn't a toy. Anyone can use it as a weapon. So I'm actually gonna give it to Ninten, because it's actually stronger than the wooden bat that we have now. So I am gonna drop these items off at some point. Hello, what do you have to say? Queen Mary often has nightmares. As if scolding a naughty child, she cries out, I am scared, I'm scared. And then she starts to sing, just a little bit. and she forgets the tune and wakes in a sweat. I wonder what sad experiences has done this to Queen Mary. Took me a second to read that. I wish I could hear the Queen sing again. Okay, this is just an empty room. And okay, now we want to go in this room. The Queen isn't feeling very well. Oh. Well, how about we go and talk to her ourselves? Yeah, they just casually let you just casually walk right up to the Queen. Welcome, Minten. Here in Magicant, everyone is your friend. You can have as much as you like, of whatever you want. What? You want to listen to my song? Sorry, I don't know why, but I just can't sing. I beg you to learn the melody. It is only 8 notes long. When you learn them all, return and sing for me. If I only could hear that song. So, the 3 melodies that we've collected so far is actually a part of the song that Queen Mary cannot remember. Which is actually quite interesting. And it's kind of weird that we're just now learning about the importance of the song. But, yeah, no, that's actually, I think, gonna wrap things up for this part. We finally left Podunk, and, we've, made it to the safest place in the game, Magicant. Next time, we're actually gonna be leaving Magicant to head to our next destination, wherever that may be. And, see what other things the game was gonna throw at us. With that, I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.